the irony that in the United States, Fox is the closest thing you'll get to the truth about Israel, is a bit more than most of us can cope with. We're iron rich too much already because of it. But it's also ironic and wonderful that Germany is the only country right now that is actually keeping to its promise of never again to the Jews. A woman tried to go into the Buchenwald concentration camp's 80-year celebration of its liberation wearing a keffiyeh. And now, considering that most of the people who wear this particular scarf, most of the time incorrectly wearing the one for Jordan, that's the one that's in red and white as opposed to the one that's black and white, you write maps that don't have Israel on it, claim that Palestine should be all that space, and then say that the Jews are the ones trying to commit genocide, when Jews have never drawn a single map that doesn't include Gaza, doesn't include when it was supposed to be Israel, but Jordan was occupying it, what you now call the West Bank, is supposed to be Judea Samaria. Jordan illegally occupied it in 1950. Israel took it back in the 60s, and yet so many of you claim that the Jews are the ones, even though it's now been divided up into there's sections where it's both, there's sections where there's only Arabs, there's sections where there's only Jews. And the problems only occur when one section goes to one that they shouldn't. Primarily when the ones from the Arab section go to the Jewish section. Most of the things the UN lists as settler violence is half a dozen people going to the Temple Mount. However, this woman went to the German courts and said she should be able to go into a concentration camp wearing this thing. And the courts said no, because your purpose is clearly political. You are there to say that you think that this job should have been finished, that these people don't deserve to be where we all told them to go back at that time frame. I have a little thing, a meme that I put out on people on the other platforms saying, in 1935, my grandfather left Europe. The graffiti on the walls said, Jews go to Palestine. Now if you go to Europe, the graffiti says, Jews get out of Palestine, indicating just how short the human memory can be. However, as I said, the German courts said no, because your aim it's not fashion to you. It's political, it's bigoted, it's anti-Semitic. And considering that the people, the terrorists you're supporting, are the descendants of the terrorists that actually made deals with the Nazis, you don't have the right